Hello again, and welcome back to KC Grandpa Tech, where your geeky grandpa talks tech, fun stuff, and more too. Today I have a how-to video. Many of you purchased the Personal Cloud by Seagate, and you've had it for a few years. Either you've noticed that the hard drive is getting slower, indicating it's time for failure or replacement, or you want to upgrade the amount of storage to a larger amount. I'm going to be taking apart my Seagate Personal, showing you how to replace the drive, how to clone it, all of that on this show. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And let's get started. So before we begin, let me give you this disclaimer. Be sure that if you're going to open your Personal Cloud and try to replace the drive, that you copy or back up everything onto another drive using the 2.0 slot. That's a absolute positively mandatory thing that you do. The second thing you want to do is make sure that your Personal Cloud is running at the latest firmware and software, because you want to make sure that you're able to read the new drive when you complete. Thirdly, this is for instructional purposes only. You must use caution with static electricity, because you can take out the unit with a static charge. So be careful. So with that said, we'll take it apart. Now in this video, I'm going to be, of course, using a Personal Cloud. This is the Seagate. I'll give you the model number in a second. And you're going to need your Personal Cloud. I'm going to show you how to open it. And you'll need something to copy it. And I'm going to be using the Unitek duplicator. You can get them online anywhere from $30 to $60. They're great. Not only can you plug them in and just connect your hard drives to it, but you can also duplicate them without having to use any special software. So let's get started. Now, one of the things you're going to notice about this is, as you look all around, there are no screws or any place else to open this up. And there, unlike some of them, there's no open button. So you're going to Seagate's a little sneaky in the way they did this. And what they did is the cover is snap locked on. So you'll need a very fine screwdriver. You're going to place it on in here between the cover and the bottom. Once you got it in there, kind of pry it apart, and then you're going to need some type of credit card. Now there's a little tab here underneath here that you're trying to separate. So you're going to keep pushing this in and keep working it down. And as you work it down, there's a little snap lock. And I'll show it to you when I get it opened. So you're going to be able to lift this out very carefully. As you can see, there's the tab that's holding it right here. There's your hard drive. Very simple, easy to use. Okay, and then what you're simply going to do, there's 4 screws holding the drive in. You're going to take it out. You're going to remove this little aluminum piece here, and then clone the drive using this drive. We'll show you how I did that in a second. So the next step, of course, is to clone the drives. This is my new drive, and that goes into Bay B. And I'm going to take the old drive and put it into A, because this is an A to B copier. And basically, you turn it on. Very simple. So I put both drives into the unit. You can see that. Now this is a cloner. So you have an A drive, which is where you want to copy, and then when you're going to copy it to. And then you have a signification in here telling you what's going on, you press and hold this button and it will begin to clone. So we'll be back when it finishes. So we've completed duplication. The cloning process, like I said to you, this has the lights, you can see them across here. They've all the way across over, indicating that the cloning process was successful at 100% with no issues. Now the next step, of course, is to take the new drive and put it into the machine. So I'm going to do that right now and start the process. So really, Reassembly is just the same as what it was before. You're going to put the new hard drive back in. It may take a little bit of finagling to get it back into its slot. There we go. And the aluminum that you took off here, you push back on. It may not stick. And then we're going to just put the screws back on it. So once you've finished putting the screws back in the drive, it's really very simple. Now the one thing you're going to notice, of course, the original drive may be larger than the new drive you're putting in. So you find this metal bracket is not completely tight against the drive. In that case, you just want to bend it so that it makes contact with the drive. Really, that's your ground. Protects it against static, and things like that. You may even want to take a piece of tape and push down on the metal tape. Right? More or less simple. And of course, like I said, these are just snap locked onto the thing, onto the cover. So you just simply want to match up your holes. And let's push it back on. And from this point, you're good to go. You've replaced the drive. You've done everything you need to do. I'm going to plug this in and finish up this video. Well, that's how we did it. As you can see, it's not very hard to do. You must use caution, of course. The new drive, you need to format it using that Unix drive before you install it. And before you clone it. Once you've cloned it and completed the process and installed it, make sure you're again using static protection. Don't touch the edge of the drive or the circuitry or anything, because static electricity can take out the drive. I chose to upgrade from 3 to 4 terabytes. It was very simple. Was because the drive is getting old and I'd rather change it before it fails. The second one is was Thanksgiving and Black Friday specials, and I was able to get a 4 terabyte drive, which normally goes for around $89, for a whopping $39 brand new from Seagate. So that's why I did it. I hope this has been helpful for you. Let me know in the comments how you made out, what you think. And until next time, this is Casey from Casey Grandpa Tech out. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe to the channel. And take care.